Many businesses mistakenly believe a logo is all they need to establish their brand, but a truly impactful brand identity goes far beyond a simple visual. It's a complex tapestry of values, personality, and story that resonates with your audience. In this blog, we'll dive into the core elements of brand identity and provide a step-by-step approach to help you define yours, ensuring your business stands out in a crowded marketplace. Understanding your brand identity. Brand identity is the unique set of associations that consumers have with a particular company or product. It's what sets you apart from the competition and helps you build lasting relationships with your customers. Think of it as your brand's personality and how it presents itself to the world. To truly understand brand identity, let's break it down into its key components. Brand values. These are the core principles that guide your company's decisions and actions. They should be reflected in everything you do, from your products and services to your marketing and customer service. Patagonia, for example, is known for its commitment to environmental sustainability, which is evident in its use of recycled materials and its support for environmental causes. Brand personality. Just like people, brands can have distinct personalities. Are you playful or serious, traditional or modern? Dove, for instance, has cultivated a brand personality of inclusivity and body positivity, challenging traditional beauty standards and promoting self-acceptance. Brand voice. This is how you communicate with your audience. It includes your tone, language, and style. MailChimp, the email marketing platform, uses a playful and quirky brand voice that reflects its fun and approachable personality. Brand story. Every brand has a story to tell. This is your opportunity to connect with your audience on an emotional level and share what makes your brand unique. Airbnb's story, for example, is about more than just renting accommodations. It's about connecting people and creating a sense of belonging. Visual identity. While not the sole defining factor, visual elements play a crucial role in brand identity. This includes your logo, color palette, typography, and overall visual style. These elements work together to create a cohesive and memorable brand experience. By carefully considering each of these components, you can create a strong and consistent brand identity that resonates with your target audience and helps you achieve your business goals. How to define your brand identity. Defining your brand identity is a journey of self-discovery for your business. It requires introspection, market awareness, and a clear vision for the future. Here's a step-by-step guide to help you navigate the process. 1. Know your audience. Before defining who you are as a brand, you need to understand who they are, your target audience. Knowing your ideal customer inside and out is crucial. What are their demographics, interests, pain points, and aspirations? Methods. Utilize a mix of surveys, interviews, and social media analytics to gather valuable insights. Example. A fitness brand targeting young professionals might use Instagram polls to understand their audience's preferred workout times, fitness goals, or favorite types of exercise. This data helps tailor the brand's messaging and offerings to resonate with this specific group. 2. Conduct a competitive analysis. Take a look around. Who are your main competitors? What are they doing well? Where are their weaknesses? Analyzing your competition provides valuable context and helps you differentiate your brand. Identify. Pinpoint your top 3 to 5 competitors. Analyze. Study their brand values, messaging, visual identity, and customer engagement strategies. Example. A new coffee shop entering a local market could analyze the branding of established cafes. Are they focusing on a cozy, traditional atmosphere or a sleek, modern vibe? This analysis can help the new coffee shop carve out its own unique space in the market. 3. Define your brand values. Your brand values are your guiding principles. They should be authentic, reflect your company culture, and align with your business goals. Methods. Engage in brainstorming sessions with key stakeholders or conduct team member surveys to uncover shared values. Example. A sustainable clothing brand might identify ethical sourcing, environmental responsibility, and fair labor practices as core values. These values will guide their production processes, material choices, and brand messaging. 64% of consumers say that shared values help them create a strong connection with a brand. 4. Craft your brand story. A compelling brand story creates an emotional connection with your audience. It explains your origins, your mission, your values, and the impact you aim to make. Elements. A good brand story includes your origin story, your mission statement, your core values, and the positive impact you have on customers or the community. Example: Tom's Shoes built its brand around the compelling one-for-one story. For every pair of shoes purchased, the company donates a pair to a child in need. This story resonates with customers who want to make a difference through their purchases. 82% of investors want the companies they invest in to have a clearly defined purpose. 5. Develop your brand voice. Your brand voice is the personality you project through written and spoken communication. It should be consistent across all platforms. Guidelines. Establish clear branding guidelines for tone, language, and style. Example: a tech startup might use a formal and informative voice to build trust and expertise. In contrast, a lifestyle brand might use a casual and friendly voice to foster connection and approachability. 6. Design your visual identity. While brand identity extends beyond visuals, a consistent visual language is essential. Your logo, color palette, typography, and imagery all contribute to brand recognition. Consistency. Ensure visual elements are used consistently across your website, social media, marketing materials, and physical spaces. Example: Coca-Cola's iconic logo and consistent use of the color red have created one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Color improves brand recognition by up to 80%. By following these steps, you can create a brand identity that resonates with your target audience, differentiates you from the competition, and drives business success. How to maintain your brand identity. Creating a brand identity is a significant achievement, but the work doesn't stop there. Maintaining a consistent and relevant brand identity requires ongoing effort and attention. Here's how to ensure your brand stays strong and impactful. Brand guidelines. Think of your branding guidelines as your brand's instruction manual. This document outlines all the essential elements of your brand identity, from logo usage and color palettes to tone of voice and messaging guidelines. Brand guidelines ensure that everyone within your organization, as well as external partners and agencies, are on the same page when representing your brand. This consistency is key to building a strong and recognizable brand presence. Consistent application consistency is the cornerstone of brand identity. Every interaction a customer has with your brand should be a cohesive experience. This means ensuring consistent application of your brand elements across all touchpoints. Website. Your website is often the first impression customers have of your brand. Ensure it reflects your brand identity in design, content, and user experience. Social media. Maintain a consistent visual style, tone of voice, and messaging across all social media platforms. Marketing materials. From brochures and flyers to email campaigns and presentations, all marketing materials should adhere to your brand guidelines. Customer service. Your customer service interactions should embody your brand values and voice, providing a consistent and positive brand experience. Consistent presentation of a brand has been seen to increase revenue by 33%. Brand monitoring. The world is constantly changing, and your brand needs to adapt. Monitoring your brand perception helps you stay relevant and address any potential issues. Feedback. Actively seek customer feedback through surveys, reviews, and social media monitoring. Social listening. Utilize social listening tools to track brand mentions and sentiment. This helps you understand how your brand is perceived and identify any negative trends. Adjustments. Be prepared to make adjustments to your brand messaging or strategy based on the feedback and data you gather. Evolution and adaptation. While consistency is key, your brand identity shouldn't remain static. As your business grows and the market evolves, your brand needs to adapt to stay relevant. Trends. Keep an eye on industry trends and consumer preferences. Refresh. Periodically review your brand identity to ensure it still aligns with your business goals and resonates with your target audience. Flexibility. Be flexible and willing to adjust your brand identity while staying true to your core values. By following these strategies, you can ensure your brand identity remains strong, consistent, and relevant, contributing to long-term business success. Your logo as a visual anchor. While a logo is just one piece of the brand identity puzzle, it serves as a powerful visual anchor that brings all the other elements together. A well-designed logo should be more than just a pretty picture. It should be a visual representation of your brand's core values, personality, and story. Think of your logo as the face of your brand. It's often the first thing people see, and it needs to make a strong and lasting impression. It should be memorable, distinctive, and easily recognizable across all platforms. Here's how to ensure your logo effectively reflects your brand identity. Simplicity. A simple logo is more easily recognizable and memorable. Relevance. The imagery and typography of your logo should be relevant to your industry and target audience. Versatility. Your logo should be versatile enough to work across various applications, from your website and social media to print materials and merchandise. Timelessness. Avoid trendy design elements that may quickly become outdated. Aim for a timeless design that will stand the test of time. By carefully crafting a logo that embodies your brand identity, you create a visual symbol that resonates with your audience and reinforces your brand message. This visual anchor will help you build brand recognition, establish trust, and foster customer loyalty. Taking the next step in your brand journey. Building a solid brand identity is an essential investment for any business. By defining your values, crafting your story, and creating a consistent experience, you can forge deeper connections with your audience and drive meaningful growth. Remember, your brand is more than just a logo. It's the essence of who you are and what you stand for. Ready to embark on the journey of defining your brand identity? Start by understanding your audience, analyzing your competitors, and clarifying your core values. Craft a compelling brand story and let your unique personality shine through your brand voice and visual identity. Need help bringing your brand vision to life? Aspiration Marketing can guide you through the process, providing expert insights and creative solutions to help you build a brand that truly resonates. Contact us today to start your brand transformation.